Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Saleh. Hey hi.
I believe in the nearest future, a larger percentage of people would have access to their personalized AI that is already customized with their personal data and can do things the way they want it to do. Hello everyone, my name is Soli Fatai and I welcome you to this AI series where I talk about everything I'm learning about artificial intelligence and the amazing technology that powers this innovation. And today, I'm going to be giving you everything you need to know about DeepSeek R1 AI model that's just been released and is making a whole lot of waves. I know there's been a whole lot of headlines around DeepSeek model, how it works, how it's able to beat ChatGPT, how powerful, cost-effective, and even lighter the AI model is. And so I want to talk a little bit about what I've learned in the past 24 hours on the pros, cons, and what the future is like for businesses and AI engineers. So let's get right into the video. Firstly, let's talk about how DeepSeek, a Chinese company, were able to achieve a better performing model in some tasks than other AI model, even with limited resources. When I was going through the research papers and some other resources, one of the things that actually stood out for me was the fact that most AI model make use of what is called supervised fine-tuning in improving their model. And what supervised fine-tuning simply means is that you are improving your model on specific tasks by providing it a labeled data to train on. And this is a supervised learning method for people that understand how machine learning and deep learning works. While DeepSeek, on the other end, combines both reinforcement learning and supervised fine-tuning to improve their model, and they also optimize the reinforcement learning better than other models, and that's why they're able to achieve a better performance. So how is DeepSeek different? Most AI model requires massive amount of data and a lot of cost to be able to build their foundation model. But DeepSeek did something unique. While it takes billions of dollars for most AI companies to be able to train their first foundation model, DeepSeek did that using $5 to $6 million, which is about 100 times cheaper than most of their competitors. And despite using low training costs, the AI delivers high quality inference, which means its response is as fast as top AI products like ChatGPT and Google Gemini. So the benefits that comes with this technology, first thing is that there is lower training cost. Like I said before, it takes significantly lower to train this model compared to other large models. And because of this, there is an affordable usage. It means businesses and AI engineers can afford to build an AI solution using the DeepSeek model. For context, it takes about OpenAI charges about $55 per 1 million tokens. And to get the same 1 million tokens, DeepSeek only charges 50 to 60 cents. So that's a massive price drop. Another benefit that comes with this is faster AI adoption. In the beginning of this video, I talked a little bit about the future where everyone has a personalized AI that does certain tasks for them in the way they would want it. And this is going to be possible because AI will become cheaper and more people will be able to build AI solutions. Another benefit that actually stood out for me was the fact that DeepSeek were able to achieve this better performing model with limited or lower energy consumption, which is something that is beneficial to the environment, because in my research, I learned that many of these big companies actually consume a whole lot of energy in trying to power GPUs and some other systems that they use to build this AI model, and at some point are considering involving or making use of nuclear energy, which is something that is not environmentally friendly. And the fact that DeepSeek are able to achieve this with lower energy means there is hope for sustainability and keeping the environment safe. So how is this a blow to the US? So I read in some articles that the US government are actually restricting exporting certain AI hardwares like the latest NVIDIA GPUs to Chinese, and this limits the resources that the Chinese companies have to build better and faster model. But despite this limitation and restriction, DeepSeek were still able to optimize their model on the older hardwares they have and are able to come up with something as good as ChatGPT. So this is something that actually is quite impressive in the AI space, and it proves that developing or making use of the latest GPUs or the latest hardware doesn't necessarily result in the most better performing model. And yeah, DeepSeek were able to do that, which is quite nice. Now let's talk about some limitations and some concerns that people have about making use of DeepSeek. One of it is data privacy issue. So some people have concerns about how making use of DeepSeek means they are exposing or giving out their data to a Chinese company, which means obviously the Chinese will have access to their data. While this is a valid concern, there are some videos and articles that talked about how DeepSeek is an open source model, which is quite obvious, and it means there is 100% transparency in what goes on in the system. You can see the architecture behind how the model works and how it is built, and also you can plug into the API or download it locally to your machine and use it without using it on their platform. And that means you get to save your data elsewhere, either on your local drive or even on other third-party too. So another limitation is going to be the issue of traffic and downtimes. So because the DeepSeek model is free, that means the demand is going to be very high, and this might mean a whole lot of traffic trying to use the model at the same time. And one of the things, still part of the traffic issue, I also noticed where the model actually slow down or even time out while using it. So I think this is something that DeepSeek are going to be working on to scale the model as more and more demand comes in. Another limitation, which is actually a funny discovery, is in the fact that DeepSeek might avoid some controversial topics or political questions, and I think this is due to some government restrictions. But yeah, if you are looking at getting hot takes on political conversations or controversial topics around the world, DeepSeek might not be the best bet and might not provide you the right answer. So what is the impact of this AI model? How does it affect the future of work? And what are the opportunities? I think the first thing would be that there will be more and more opportunities and higher demand for AI and data related jobs. AI engineers will be much more needed because small businesses are going to be looking at leveraging this sort of cheaper and lighter model to build AI solutions for them, for their company, easy to optimize their process or increase their profit. And also, how do you prepare for a future whereby AI is going to power a whole lot of things? I think first is if you are not already looking at tech, you should start looking at getting into it, getting into something that is much more productive, because I think AI and tech is the future. And also, if you are already you already have a technical background and you're already working in this space, I think while technical skills is quite important, there are certain things that you also need to put into consideration, like increasing your cognitive abilities, your ability to spot pattern quickly, your ability to explain very technical stuff in a simple way, because these are skills that are going to be much more valuable in a world where AI is going to be able to do a whole lot of technical stuff from ground up. You might need to work on your interpersonal skills, your communication skills, and all of those. And I believe the future belongs to people that that can easily spot opportunity. I think this is all I have on this episode. I hope you find this helpful. I hope it has given you a bit of idea into how DeepSeek works and how it compares to other AI model. I'm going to be including some links and resources that has helped me, and some videos that actually made me get an understanding of this. If you want to do more research, I'm sure you'll find something much more interesting that I probably missed. I'm going to include it in the description below, so make sure you check it. And if you find this video interesting and helpful, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more videos like this. And yeah, I'll see you on the next one.